So, look, we got two more games to talk about here. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and Porto versus AC Milan. Let's touch on Porto, AC Milan right here. Luis Diaz in the 65th minute. I wasn't even aware that he had scored though. I know Porto had scored, but I didn't know it was Luis Diaz. I thought it was yeah. After Mediterranean was involved in the come together with the AC Milan player, it was Luis Diaz who smashed in. What a player, man. What a player. He was linked with a move to Everton in the summer, and maybe it's a good thing that he didn't go to Everton, and he may end up with a better team. Sorry, Everton fans, but it's the truth. Luis Diaz is nice. Luis Diaz is nice, man. The hottest Colombian prospect at the moment. So Diaz with a goal in the 65th minute, and we'll take a look at the group here. Porto have picked up their 4th point, a win, a draw, and a loss. That loss came to Liverpool, a heavy defeat against Liverpool. AC Milan without a point, 3 games, 3 L's. And I actually predicted AC Milan to come in dead last in this group as well. So looking good. Liverpool, listen, Liverpool, you showed me. I didn't actually think you could have done it against Atleti. I'm being 100%. And Liverpool have now given themselves a 5-point gap between themselves and Atleti. Amazing. 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 Which brings us to that game. Let's talk about that game. Last but not least, let's talk about that game before we actually get into the matches that's coming up tomorrow. All right? And then we'll take a look at the groups and things like that. I'm not going anywhere yet. It's still early. It's only 5:22 p.m. local time. And, I'm not going anywhere yet. This is a watch-along, and we do the post-match analysis in here as well. So, yeah, maybe I'll clip it out. I don't know. If I clip it out, hi to anybody watching the clip right now. But Liverpool 3, Atleti 2. I think before this game, Atletico Madrid had only lost 1 match at the Wanda Metropolitano in Europe. 1 European game. I can't remember who beat them there, but if you do, let me know in the chat. Big up to everybody in the chat right now, by the way. But this was a roller coaster game. Let's take a look at the 11s that were put out by the respective managers. Klopp, the road manager, put out Alisson, Becker, 4-3-3, Van Dijk and Matip, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson. Milner, Henderson and Keita in the middle with Fabinho on the bench. Salah, Firmino and Mane with Diego Jota to come off the bench. Quality 11 put out by Liverpool. Not the strongest 11, but, still proved to be the better team on the day. As for Atletico Madrid, I think they're missing some key players here. Or maybe, no, not maybe, Simeone got it wrong. He got it wrong. Or maybe players are not 100% fit enough to start a high-intensity game against Liverpool. Because, look, the Hermoso and the Kondogbia starting ahead of Renan Lodi and Jose Maria Jimenez, questionable. I know Jimenez have been dealing with some injury problems, and maybe that's why Kondogbia started at the back there. But Felipe and Trippier were the other 2 defenders. Tomalema, who I think had a bright game. DePau. I think both teams, overall, they had solid games, and the game was level for some time, so that's testament to that. But in the end, Liverpool prevailed, and they were the better team at the end of the day. Koke, who did smash one in for Griezmann to turn into the back of the net. Carrasco, who, so-so on the day. Griezmann, ill-disciplined, 2 goals, but was sent off, direct red card. And Joao Felix did torment the Liverpool defenders and could have got a goal or 2 on the day if it wasn't for the brilliance of Alisson Becker. So, look, I was just about to say it, I swear to you guys. I swear to you, I didn't see that right there. I was just about to say Alisson Becker is the man of the match. Because even though Liverpool won the game 3-2, it could have gone any which way. It could have gone any which way. It could have been Atleti 5, Liverpool 3, or Atleti 6, Liverpool 3. Because Atletico Madrid did trouble Liverpool quite a lot. Bright start for Liverpool with Salah scoring in the 8th minute. Yet another freaking wonder goal, guys. One against City, another against Watford, and yet another wonder goal against Atletico Madrid of all teams. Went around 3-4 players, smashed in, deflected into the back of the net. What another brilliant goal by Mo Salah. I gotta give it to you. You see, you didn't make me look bad, Salah. And look, I have to take the time to talk about this because a gentleman on my Twitter, I think his name is Connor, right? I think, yeah, Connor from, I can't remember what's his channel called, but yeah, I'm not going to give you no plugs here. Connor actually said, there, I can't even remember his channel, by the way. The Cop Council, yeah, whatever, Cop Council. Big up to the Cop Council. He said, Salah is the best player in the league right now. And you know what I said? I said, bro, chill, bro. He's not even better than Van Dijk. And what happened like a couple of weeks later? It's like coming to fruition. Like Salah is indeed the best player in the Premier League right now. And in my opinion, I have to keep this real. In form, he's the best player in the world. He's the best. I have to keep it real. I have to keep it real. I'm not doing this for no popularity contest or anything. I'm going to keep it real. The man is absolutely on fire. You see what I mean? The man is on fire. It's like he has superpowers from a resurrected pharaoh or something. Crazy. Amazing goal. Amazing goal to give Liverpool the lead. And that Naby Keita goal, Jesus. Not cleared properly by Atletico Madrid, and that volley, similar to the goal he scored earlier in the season. Naby Keita, stand up. It seems like Liverpool are getting that RB Leipzig Naby Keita finally, right? But after that bright start by Liverpool, I think they kind of relaxed a bit. You can't relax. Against a team like Atletico Madrid, you cannot relax because Simeone, you see how animated he is on the touchline. He's always thinking. He's always antsy. He's always moving around like a hyperactive kid. Always moving around like he has ADHD or something. You see? So he acted and Atletico Madrid came back in the game because Liverpool went to sleep. Griezmann, that goal, I think that was a corner, short corner taken. Thomas Lemar with some brilliant footwork. Got the ball out to Koke. Koke blasted it. Griezmann guided into the back of the net. Not well defended by Liverpool whatsoever. And 15 minutes later, the second goal came. And I have to say, Liverpool, you got to defend a lot better. You have to defend a lot better. Trent and 3 other players that were really, really standoffish with the Atletico Madrid player. And that ball was passed down to Griezmann. And Griezmann, that first touch by Griezmann is what actually got the better of Van Dijk, and he did the rest. Really, really good goal to bring Atletico Madrid back in the game. So halftime, of course, 2-2. And I was saying to myself, the Liverpool fans, if you're watching this right now, I know you're watching this. How disappointed were you that your team allowed Atleti to come back into the game? A team like Atleti should never, ever be allowed to come back into a game like that after you get 2 goals in 15 minutes. That does not happen very often. That does not happen. That was an anomaly that happened today with Liverpool picking up 2 early goals against a team like Atleti. But they reacted well, came back in the game, and for some time, they were the better of the 2 teams. They really, really troubled Liverpool in terms of their attacks and their runs in the final third and just getting the ball in behind and just troubling the Liverpool backline time and time again. You know, I was like, Jesus, I cannot believe that Liverpool are going to give up a 2-0 lead and allow Atletico Madrid to actually come back to win the game. But early in the second half, something happened that gave Liverpool the advantage, that swung the game back the other way, because it was a game that was swinging, you know. It was like a seesaw type game. Liverpool, then Atleti. Then Atleti controlled it up until the halftime. Liverpool did get a few look-ins here and there, but it was mostly Atleti. And then after Griezmann got sent off, then the game swung back in favor of Liverpool. That Antoine Griezmann, that high boot, that was stupid. You see what I'm saying? That was simply daft and stupid. To put your feet that high and kick Firmino in the face and expect not to get sent off for that. That was dangerous play. That was indeed dangerous play, endangering your opponent. I'm pretty sure Griezmann is out for the next 3 games, right? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. I don't know the rules per se, whether it's 2 games or 3 games. But the game swung Liverpool's way. There wasn't a lot of action after the, from what I saw, not a lot of action after the red card, because of course we know Atleti, they were going to react. They were going to react and be more defensive. And they were. They were definitely more defensive. And then Liverpool got their lucky break in around the 75th minute or so, when Diego Jota, who was brought on, and that you could actually give Klopp the credit there for bringing on Jota, making those clever runs in behind and putting the defense in a spot of bother, and Jota being taken down by, I think that was Hermosa, and that was indeed a penalty, because the ball was put in, an aerial ball was put in, Jota turning, and Hermoso, you could actually see him shoving Jota to the ground, which was so stupid. You're down to 10 men. You're already struggling in the game against Liverpool. All you need to do is to see out the game and pick up a freaking point. So, again, it was poor game management by Atletico Madrid. At first, poor game management by Liverpool for allowing them to get back in the game. And then poor game management by Atletico Madrid for first that Griezmann red card and then giving away the penalty. And you know, Mo Salah ain't going to miss no penalty in no Champions League crunch game like this against a team like Atletico Madrid, right? You know that. Salah in the back of the net, another goal to the tally. And Liverpool go 3-2 up. Atleti did get a penalty shout, and the penalty was given. And I immediately saw it and I called it for a dive. And the referee went, he looked at the screen, bam, it was indeed a dive. Jota almost being the culprit there on Jose Maria Jimenez, if I'm not mistaken. So that was not given, and rightfully not given in my opinion. Suarez was brought on. Simeone actually made a four player substitution. You don't see these things, but the fact that 5 subs are still being allowed in the Champions League, Simeone brought on 4 players at the same time. He brought on Correa for João Felix, who I think had a good game. Could have finished a lot better though. Marcos Llorente, Liverpool's tormentor, last time these 2 teams met, for Hermosa. He had Renan Lodi for Rodrigo De Paul, the new man. Luis Suarez, the former Liverpool man, for Thomas Lemar, who I think had a bright game and still wasn't enough to actually pick up the win. They did have a great chance that was skied over. And look, you got to take your opportunities when you get your opportunities, man. You see what I'm saying? Definitely got to take your opportunities. When you play against teams like Liverpool, right? You have to take your opportunities. And that's, I think, was Angel Correa who blasted that shot over the you have to take your up. What you see what Liverpool did today, guys? You see what Liverpool did today? And that's basically to summarize what happened in the game. I can't talk about every single thing because I had 5 other screens with games around that I was actually taking a look at. But when you play against teams like Liverpool, you gotta take your opportunities. Any little chance you get, take it. Against Atleti, any little chance you get, you take it, or else you will definitely be punished big time. And when I mean punished big time. So those are my thoughts on the Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2 game. I have to say that's a big win for Liverpool because not many teams could go to the Wanda Metropolitano and actually score 3 goals and even pick up a victory. So I have to give it to Klopp and I have to give it to Liverpool here. You know, when you look at his substitutions, they were also on point. And this is all speaking in hindsight. You see what I'm saying? Taking off Salah, bringing on Nico Williams. You know, these little things. Oxlade-Chamberlain came on and he had a very, very bright cameo. And overall, look, I honestly think that even if Liverpool had won the game 5-4, it's Atletico Madrid. You take any win you get against Atletico Madrid. Any win. Because this team is just a team, personally, I wouldn't want to play. I won't want to play this team. This team is so, like, they play such a defensive game, but they're also very, very dangerous going forward. So, yeah, man, thanks, Obina. Big up to my boy Obina who says, bro, that jersey is fire. Nigerian, right? Yeah. Red card ruined that game. Yeah, big up to my boy Obina there. Big up to Fresh God in the house. How you doing, Fresh God? Yeah, man. Ten Hag is the GOAT. Ten Hag is nice. And I think Ten Hag is the man who I said I want to manage Man City next, right? I would love Ten Hag at Manchester City, though. So, big up to everybody in the stream right now. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything at all. I thought I missed a super chat or something, but I didn't. But thanks to everybody who's in here right about now. That's my analysis of the Liverpool Atleti game. And the reason why I did it like that is because I'm going to actually clip it out, make it separate video, and put it out there for you guys to enjoy, or for the people who didn't tune into the live stream to actually enjoy. Liverpool again on top of the table. They should go on to top this group after this. You see what I mean? They should. They really should, because look, Atleti could get a maximum of 13 points. All Liverpool needs to do is just draw 2 games, win 1, and just draw the rest of your games if you want, because pretty much I think Liverpool are going to beat Porto when they play them. I think that game is going to be at Anfield. The game against Atletico Madrid at Anfield is going to be a tough one, and I think it's a road game against AC Milan. So Liverpool should go on to top this group. Against my prediction, I did predict Atleti to top the group, but it seems it's going to be Liverpool to go on to top the group this season. So revenge. You know what they say? Revenge is the sweetest thing. Apart from, getting, got to keep it a little PG right now. It's not a PG stream, but I got to keep it PG. But anyways, what we're going to do really quick, we're going to talk about the games that are coming up tomorrow.